people, the right people around you while you're up. I'm a Cancer, so by nature, I'm kind of a little hermit crab. I'm an introvert. I'm a social butterfly introvert. And I just prefer to be alone where I can, like, navigate my spaces and like totally express myself. I think first of all, I hit TikTok with a storm during the pandemic. This is when TikTok was first evolving. So, Lisa Story clapped first. Before this whole thing, it was the first, splash. And so, and I didn't even know what was happening back then. So I think pandemic, it gave us some money. We got a couple of dollars in our pocket. We were able to rebuild and refocus. And so, yeah, I say shut it down. Shut it down again.
Describe your creative process.
It differs depending on what record I'm working on at the moment, depending if I'm writing for a TV or film, another artist, myself. If it's myself, how serious the record is. Is it playful? Is it more like intense? So sometimes I can go in the studio and bang it out, but my personal favorite is being by myself. I engineer, I produce, I arrange, I rap, I write, everything. So being by myself in the studio is probably my favorite. Yeah.
Self-contained, so dope.
Yes.
Let's see. What are some of the challenges that you may still deal with as an artist? Because people see it from the outside looking in, so they see all the success and
yeah.
For those that may want to follow in your footsteps, what are some of the challenges that you may still deal with as an artist?
Sometimes you don't want to do any of it anymore. I probably quit almost every other day at one point. Then sometimes you experience a severe amount of writer's block. Like I've been writer's block for months, 6 months at a time where there's nothing. But one thing I've learned is that if you don't use it, you lose it. So when you feel a momentum of a writing period, you got to keep going with it so that you can keep your, keep your stamina up. And just don't be afraid to fall in things, especially privately. People don't know the losses you take privately. That makes you even stronger. That way you don't have to deal with it in the public eye and you just take those experiences and you learn from them and, use them to power you forward.
So because you're a lyricist, who are your top favorite lyricists and top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
I don't like this question. This question is so ghetto because I say a different thing every interview because nobody's going to catch me up. I just don't. Because I always leave people out. 5 is such a small number. But even when I think about it, I think Jay-Z, obviously, lyricist-wise. If we talk about lyricists, I hate this question so bad. Yeah, Jay, Andre 3000, lyricists. Busta's crazy. Busta's insane, low key. Royce the 5'9". Oof. Me. Like what? Me. That's what I'm gonna put on 5.
So hip hop is turning 50 this year. What does the genre mean to you?
Everything. Yeah, it definitely. I think, I always root for the underdog. And I think in the times, back in the 70s, late 70s, when it